Welcome to Liv's Beauty Tips vlog. In this second episode, we are going to go over growing long, healthy, natural nails. First step, I start off using a paper towel, a few cotton swabs. I like to use a file and a buffer. I prefer to use any drugstore brand nail polish remover that has no acetone in it because the acetone is a little harsh on your nail bed. Make sure you also have your hair dryer on standby. Now, step one is about cleaning the nails first. You have to get all of the nail polish that was on there off of your nails and make sure you get all of the corners and every crevice and crease so there's no nail polish left on your nail. Go over the first hand, go over the second hand. I like to use a cotton swab at a time on each hand. So I suggest you have a few out, not just one, because you probably won't get your nails as clean as you need to if you're trying to be scarce on those cotton swabs. Make sure you clean your entire nail bed. Go over it one more time when you're done to make sure everything is clean away. And now it is time to file and buff. So step two of this process is making sure your nails are filed properly. It's not a lot of filing required here. We just go over the corners, the edges, the outsides, and even the skin underneath your nail bed to make sure everything is nice and smooth. This way your nails don't catch on to things. A lot of times we have cracks in our nails that catch on to things, and this is how they chip, and this is why they don't grow. And a lot of women don't realize that. As long as you keep your nails filed, even if it means keeping a little file in your purse, whenever you have a little chip, hurry up and fix it so it doesn't get worse. So you file everything away, and now your nail bed is ready to be buffed. So the next step is making sure the nail bed is buffed properly. I feel this cleans away more oils that you may have in your nail bed as well. So when it's time to apply the nail polish, it adheres better to your nails. I like to buff everything away. I buff the edges, the tops, the sides, even underneath if I have to. And this is where I buff my cuticles as well. I don't like to bother my cuticles. I don't push them back normally too far, and I don't cut them. And I don't file them too hard, but I buff them just enough to keep them soft and healthy. After the buffing process is when we apply moisture to the nail bed. So now that we've done the full filing, buffing, and cleaning of the nail, it is time to nourish the nail while it is exposed. I like to use an argan oil. I prefer, it doesn't really matter what kind of oil you use. You can use olive oil, you can use Moroccan oil, you can even use baby oil for all it matters. It's just a matter of softening up your nail bed and getting your cuticles nice and smooth and replenishing the moisture that you just took out of your nail. I apply the argan oil to my nails one by one, and then I slowly rub it in each nail at a time, making sure the oil covers my entire nail bed into my cuticle and on the edges even. Once my nail bed is fully moisturized with the oil, I take a wet napkin that's slightly hot and I go over each nail, just cleaning off the oil that I just applied. You have to make sure all of the oil is clean or else your nail polish will not set right. After we moisturize our nails, we are finally ready to paint. Now the painting process is where the technique comes in. It gets a little difficult sometimes to keep in the lines. If you guys need to grab a little Q-tip for mistakes, then I suggest you do so. I go over each nail first with the first coating. I go over each nail with the first coating of paint. I like to apply the paint from the base of the nail to the tip of the nail. And a lot of times I just do 3 strokes. Sometimes if you do too many strokes of nail polish on your nail, then it doesn't dry properly. So you want to make sure you don't put too many strokes of nail polish at a time on your nail. After the first application, I apply it again. This fixes any creases or imperfections that you may have missed the first time, covers up everything and makes it look perfect. It also gives the color a nice, rich, deeper look. I suggest you only use 2 layers of polish, never more and never less. After you have applied the polish, you can apply the overlay. The overcoating is something I like to use by Sally Hansen. It's called Hard as Nails. It's fairly inexpensive. I think it's like $5 or $6 in the beauty store. And you can put it on the base coat, you can put it on the top coat. It's a versatile product, so I like to use it. And it works pretty well. So, once we have applied the last layer, which is the 3rd layer of clear overlay, we are ready to dry the nail. So you take out your hair dryer, ladies, and if you have a cold setting, then that's great. I suggest you go back and forth from the cold to the hot. If you just have hot, then that's fine. Hold it enough away from your nails that you don't melt your polish. Melting your polish causes bumps, and you don't want that. So once we are finally all dry, our all natural nails are beautiful and long and healthy, and they look like we just left the salon. Hope you guys are enjoying these beauty tips. Stay tuned, plenty more to come.